So today we're taking a look at the COMFEE small tabletop dishwasher. So this can be used inside of apartments, it can be used inside of small houses, or anywhere where you don't have a traditional way to set up a dishwasher and you just want a small option. It's really only good for up to 1 to 2 people for like small plates, big plates, cutlery and stuff like that, but it actually works fantastically. And I'm gonna walk you through the process of how to use it and just how clean it will get everything. So we're gonna look at all the dirty dishes I have in here, how it cleans it, and how it works throughout this video. Now I was sent this to review. I don't let that affect the review. So let's get into the machine itself. So it's actually a pretty easy and small compact machine. I just wanna get you guys some close-ups here. So it just fits on top of my counter, just like so. So very straightforward right there. And then it has a hose, an outtake hose, that connects from the back, and that's going to drain out all that gross grime that you get from your dishes. It comes with a container to fill it up. So it takes 5 cups of water total, or 5 liters, I should say. Now, it does have an automatic hookup. So if you want to run it to your sink's actual nozzle here, you can, but unfortunately it doesn't fit on my sink's nozzle because I have a bit of a weird tap here. But anyways, let's go through what exactly it can fit inside. So I kind of packed it pretty full today, so you can see it just opens up and slides open like this. And inside I have my air fryer, portions that go in between the air fryer. I have 2 spaghetti plates. I have a bunch of cutlery, a cup. I have a garlic press. I'm even gonna throw in my cat's food dish on the side here. Now you can see it gets pretty compact. It does have an accessory here that helps you hold the cutlery, which actually works not too bad. Knives and bigger things like this spoon, you do have to kind of put sideways, and then you just kind of close it up, okay? Now you can stack it a little bit, but you don't want to get too crazy. So this is about as full as I get it. I could probably fit a few more things in there, but that's pretty much it. Then you're just gonna grab some dish soap that I have here. So I just use these pods. We're gonna pop the pod right there, and we're gonna close it up. Now it does come with this little funnel thing. Now what you use this for is the water goes in the top here. We put this here. This just helps so we don't spill water. Now we're gonna turn it on. The reason why we're gonna turn it on when we fill it up is because the machine actually tells you when it's full, which is one of the really cool features. So we're gonna start filling. I find it takes about 3 of these, 100% full to fill it. So we're gonna spill it, put it right through the top here. Now this is supposed to save, it barely uses any electricity, and it actually is supposed to save you a ton of water. Apparently the average dishwashing session uses around 12 liters. This only uses 5 liters for a small portion. Now the downside is you can't really fit big pots or pans inside. If they have a handle, you're almost 100% not going to be able to fit them inside. So this is mostly used for just your normal meal serveware, like your plates, your bowls. There we go. So you heard that beep. That means it is full. You could add the rest of the water. It's not going to make a difference, but you know it means it's full anyways. I just take the funnel off. I put this cap back on, and now we're going to get started. So all we do is we can select our mode. There's normal, there's rapid, and then lock. It just kind of, I think, locks the machine while it's going. It will walk you through the cycles here. It also has a fruit mode that will steam fruit for you. And also just a pure steam mode or a glass mode if you want to steam your glasses to give them, get those fingerprints off. Now I just keep it on normal. I'm going to hold down start, and that's it. It's now going to get going. I'm going to put the camera a little closer so you can watch the beginning of it, and we'll come back when it's done. It takes around almost 2 hours from the wash to the dry process, where it actually helps dry your dishes too. Let's come back and see how well of a job it did with all this grimy stuff in there. Okay, so we are here. This is actually 24 hours later because I forgot to refilm it, but it's all done. One thing I want to point out, it is a 2-hour cycle, a little bit over. When you open it, it will feel a little humid inside. And when you first open it after it's done, it's going to be steamy. So it does a really good job kind of drying them off too. You do get a little bit of residue sometimes, but not too bad. But let's really check out how good of a job it did. So here was my dirty spaghetti bowl. Look at that. Honestly, pretty good. So like super clean. It obviously got off those surface level gunk. One thing I really want to check out is my air fryer. Now these get really, really dirty, but look at that. Honestly, it looks pretty good. On the sides here in the corners, I can kind of see maybe a little bit of grime. I don't think that's, yeah, that is a little surface layer there. So these might have done better if I maybe rinsed them off first. I did throw them straight from the air fryer in, and if you guys have ever had these with your air fryer, you know they get pretty gunky from time to time. And then my garlic masher, which I knew, yeah, I forgot to clean some of the stuff out. So it just had trouble getting some of that gunk out. It was just garlic that I pressed in. So that could have done with a little better job from me actually before I put it in. But honestly, everything looks pretty clean. So that's the COMFEE small tabletop dishwasher.